Let us begin by understanding the concept of services in our MVVM setup. What are they and why do we need them? If you have been following along with everything we have done so far in this course, you may be asking yourself, hey, how do I do this or that task in this MVVM setup? Where do I place this or that piece of code? Well, those are perfectly valid questions at this point. What we have covered so far is basically the setup of what is the actual MVVM architecture. But then again, a lot of tasks we typically need to add in a real application have not been added yet. How do we access data from a REST service? Where do I place this code? How do we do a navigation? Which blocks in the MVVM setup will be responsible for this? How do I add, for example, a dialog, and from where do I trigger its appearance then? And so on and so on. Indeed, these are tasks that you'll need in just about any application that you build. Let's try and answer the question of how we add these to our MVVM-based application. The general answer to all these questions will be that we are going to introduce separate, simple classes for each of these tasks. These tasks we just summed up are very specific functionalities that typically will be wrapped into what I often refer to as a service class. A simple class that contains all the logic for a particular functionality. So we'll have one or more classes that handle the data access. We'll have another class for the navigation functionality, and so on. Very often, these classes are registered at the application level. In more advanced setups, I will typically register these classes using dependency injection, using a dependency injection container. I won't be doing that here, but I will be showing you in the demo where you can do this. By moving all this functionality into a separate service class, it does not litter our existing code. This makes it easy to mock out these service classes when we are writing unit tests later on. We will be doing that, by the way, in the next module.